Good afternoon, I'm Kay Quinn. Thanks for being here. Two babies are dead after being exposed to the drug fentanyl. Tonight, prosecutors are pointing the finger at their fathers. Our Jasmine Payute joins us in studio with more. Jasmine.
Kay, here's a look at those two men. The two men, DeMarco Washington and Carter Baumer, were arrested and charged with endangering the welfare of a child. Police say both of the men admitted to using the drug before their babies got caught with it.
If that was my kids, I would be crushed.
Two fathers are now behind bars after their infant children were killed when they were exposed to the narcotic fentanyl.
I got one here and a couple other ones, and I would feel so sad, and I feel sad for the family, too.
St. Louis County Police say the kids were 9-month-old Carter Baumer and 11-month-old Journey Washington. Their deaths happening in two separate incidents on the opposite ends of St. Louis County.
I done seen people nodding off, just laying on the corners and everything. It's like the county is turning to a real city now. It really is.
Prosecutors say Journey died in February on Spring Garden Drive in Glasgow Village. Her father, DeMarco Washington, admitting to losing a capsule in her bedroom where she was found dead.
Well, I feel like you should have put your stuff up.
Several months later, in August, Carter was found on Adworth Drive in Melville. Prosecutors say his father, Carter Baumer, admitted to bringing both heroin and fentanyl into their home. Carter died from both.
If people had naloxone in the home where these kids were exposed, then they could have used the medication, saved those kids' lives.
Brandon Costerison is the project manager of Mo Hope. The initiative recommends keeping Narcan close by to prevent tragedies, but says there's no denying that these children were innocent lives caught in a narcotic crossfire.
We know that addiction is a mental health condition, but that also does not excuse criminal behavior. This is an unfortunate situation.
Brandon says the number of opioid-related deaths in the St. Louis region is rising significantly because dealers are mixing fentanyl with heroin, which is 10 times more powerful. He's asking that people keep Narcan on hand to prevent another tragedy. Kay?
All right, thank you, Jasmine.